Welcome to Electric News Highlights, quick news about the electric car world. These news are brought to you by a better route planner, the route planner for electric cars. Select your car, where do you want to go, what charging network do you want to prefer, which one you want to avoid, set the state of charge you want to arrive at the charger and at the destination, and a better route planner will plan everything. It will take in account if it goes uphill, downhill, the weather, all the stuff. You can set so many parameters for your car, it's amazing. The traffic and weather information is only calculated into the route if you are a premium member, and you can also use a better route planner in your car via Android Auto or Apple CarPlay. Use the link in the description below to test a better route planner as a premium member for 30 days for free. Ionity megawatt charging. Ionity will install this year new Tronity HYC1000 chargers. They are capable of charging with 1000 kilowatt. But there's a little catch. This only works with trucks. With cars it goes up to 600 kilowatt. The whole thing works that you have one big thing in the back, and with this you can power 8 different chargers. Altogether a big power, but again, one charger can have a max of 600 kilowatt. If the other chargers are already using a lot of power, the one cannot have the 600 kilowatt. This is just the maximum it can have. Mercedes CLA production has started, and you can also order the car now, which is amazing. We have the prices here in Germany for the 250 Plus, which is rear-wheel drive with 200 kilowatt, 6.7 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour, top speed 210 kilometers an hour, 800 volt battery system. 85 kilowatt hour battery, charging power peak 320 kilowatt, Mercedes says 22 minutes from 10 to 80%. WLTP range is 791 kilometers. Will start at 55,900 euros. The all-wheel drive version 354 Matic with 260 kilowatt and a WLTP range of 771 kilometers will start at 60,400 euros. Skoda Elroq RS can be ordered. The new most powerful Elroq that you can get can now be ordered. It has 250 kilowatt all-wheel drive power, the 79 kilowatt hour battery. I was totally wrong. The other times I always said it's a 77 kilowatt hour battery. 185 kilowatt peak charging. Of course, the new RS design will start at 53,000 euros here in Germany. EU EV orders go up in the first quarter of 2025 compared to the first quarter of 2024. In the EU, 24% more EVs have been sold, which is amazing. 413,000 cars, 15.2% of all sold cars are EVs. Volvo EX30 built in Europe. It's amazing. We all know the Volvo EX30 is built in China by Geely, and now they have started production in Europe, in Belgium, in Ghent. 350 more workers were employed, and this is not a new plan. Volvo has planned this for a while. This was before the EU put tariffs on imported electric cars that come from China. At this plant, Volvo is building the EX30, the EX40, the EC40, but also hybrids and ICE cars. Renault 5 Turbo 3e reservation has started. You can now reserve this extreme powerful car. If you want to buy one, it costs 155,000 euros here in Germany, and if you reserve one, you have to put down 50,000 euros. The car has a 70 kilowatt hour battery, 800 volt system, can charge above 300 kilowatt, 400 kilometers WLTP range, but top speed 270 and power 540 horsepower. 3.5 seconds from 0 to 100 kilometers an hour. Tesla increases prices in Canada for their cars. We all know the war that's going on, the tariff war. The states have put tariffs on goods that come from Canada, and now Canada has also increased the tariffs from stuff that comes out of the states. And since All Teslas that are built in North America are built in the United States and then go to Canada. There are on new cars, there are now higher tariffs, and it goes from 10 to 30,000 Canadian dollars depending on a car. A Model 3 Performance is around 10,000. On a Cybertruck it can be 30,000 more. That is a lot. And important, this only affects cars that are coming into Canada. If there's a car already in, if you buy a used one or something that is at a Tesla service center, this is not affected by this. Smart Hashtag 5 can now be ordered. In Germany, you can now order the Smart Hashtag 5. It starts at 46,000 euros. If you haven't seen my news about the car already, it's an 800 volt system, can charge with a lot of power, up to 100 kilowatt hour battery, and there are different versions from rear wheel drive, all wheel drive, and even a Brabus edition with a lot of power. And important, Smart is trying to do a luxury SUV here, not like the previous versions. This should be more luxury with a lot of screen and a lot of options that you can have. Range Rover Electric. Range Rover has presented a few pictures and a few specs about the upcoming electric car. At the end of the year, you're able to order the car. It will have an 800 volt system, 117 kilowatt hour battery, 410 kilowatt all-wheel drive motor, and Range Rover has put a lot of engineering into the whole heating of the battery and heating of the cabin. The battery is built in a way that it's not affected by cold temperatures that much, and if you heat up the battery, it's done in a very efficient way. Excessive heat from the battery and the motor can also be used to heat up the cabin. News about the channel. Right now I have the Audi RS e-tron GT Performance. I have it for 8 days now and it's amazing. I've done a lot of things with it and I have done a lot of driving without even filming because it's so much fun. The power is incredible, it drives amazing, it's comfortable, and I was worried it wouldn't be, but it's really amazing. I've done power drives, I've done my range test, charging test, it charges incredible. I like it a lot and have it still till next Tuesday, and then the Audi A6 e-tron is coming, the rear wheel drive version, and at the same time a Volkswagen ID.7 Pro S, because I'm gonna do all my tests with the Audi, but we're also gonna do a comparison drive long distance with those two cars. The Audi will have a bit of higher consumption, but it's an 800 volt system and charges with 270 kilowatt. Where the ID.7 is a 400 volt system and can only charge with around 205 kilowatt, but it will have lower consumption. So I'm very looking forward to that, and you can't miss that video. If you want to follow me on Instagram, BatteryLife1, and if you want to support the channel, there's a Patreon link in the description below. And here on YouTube, there's also channel membership. And if you want to know what's happening behind the scenes, I have a third YouTube channel, Behind the Battery. But that's it for me. Thank you much for watching. Have a great day and take care. Bye.